Hello and welcome to the Hoops Hall of Fame podcast. I'm your host, Matt Lehner, and today I have a good one for you. Today we're going to be talking about dealing with negative people, negative thoughts, just negative things in general that affect your life. This could be negative things in your own mind that are affecting you from doing the things you know you need to do every single day with consistency, with conviction. So we're going to be talking about dealing with negativity from yourself and from other people. Now there's 3 steps that I'm going to give you today on how you can deal with negative circumstances, negative people, negative thoughts. The first one is presence. When you feel these negative things come in to your mind, somebody says something negative to you, whether they're just in a bad mood, you have to be present in the moment. Naturally, when these negative things happen, you're going to feel a rise in emotion, you're going to feel like lashing out, you're going to feel like saying something. And usually the thing that comes up after that instantaneous negative thought is something that's not good. It's a reaction. You don't want to react. You want to respond in an appropriate way. And the only way you can do this is to have presence. Meaning, when you feel that emotion, you feel that anger, you feel something rising up inside of you, and you just want to lash out at this person, you need to have the presence to be able to let that emotion wash through you. And this may happen in an instant, or you may actually need to tell the person, hey, I need to take a minute, I need to talk to you later because I don't want to talk to you in this moment because I'm feeling like saying something that I know I shouldn't be saying. That may be the case, but whatever the case is, you need to have the presence in the moment to feel that emotion, to know that you can't react based on the emotion that's inside of you and respond accordingly. So presence, the first one. And again, this is something that's going to take a long time to practice. There's a lot of things you can do to help with this, meditation being probably the biggest thing. But just a realization that you need to have on not to react when that situation occurs, and practicing it in real time is one of the only ways you can really get good at this in your life. So number 1, presence. Number 2, understanding. You need to have an understanding on why these other people are being negative, an understanding on why these negative thoughts in your mind are there. For example, you have this thought that you can't achieve your basketball goals. You can't achieve a specific goal you have because you're having self-doubt. Now, self-doubt, we could probably do a whole topic on this specific thing. Self-doubt is good. You can't get rid of it. You don't want to get rid of it. Every player, every person has self-doubt. Kobe Bryant had self-doubt. Michael Jordan had self-doubt. But you know what they did when they felt those things? They knew that the self-doubt was just an indication that they've worked hard. They have expectations of themselves and how they should perform. And that just means that when you feel that emotion from that self-doubt creeping in before a game, you're nervous, that just means something's on the line, that something as big is about to happen and you need to be ready to perform. That's a good thing. You want to have that feeling, because if you didn't, then you wouldn't go out and actually play hard. So the thing with these emotions is you don't want to feed them, meaning you don't want to try to resist them. Oh, I feel negative, or I feel self-conscious, or I feel this self-doubt in my mind that I can't achieve these things. You don't want to feed that emotion and try to push it away. You want to just acknowledge it. Know that that's completely normal. Have the understanding to know that that's normal to feel that in that moment, in that place and time, on where you're at. It's normal to feel that way, and then just go out and perform and respond in the correct way that you need to. So number 2, understanding. Understand the people in their situation in life. Maybe something bad just happened and you might not know what just happened, but you need to essentially almost create a fictional story in your mind. Somebody cuts you off in traffic and you say, hey, maybe that person's just trying to rush home because they left their oven on and they're trying to go back home and shut it off quick. You just make something up, but you need to have the understanding that you don't know everything that's going on. You don't know what's going on in these people's lives, and you can't respond in a negative way just because they're treating you like trash. Sometimes people do deserve to be talked to and to have it laid out to them on how they're treating a certain person or acting in a certain way. But when you do that, you're responding. You're not reacting. You're coming at it from a logical perspective. That's the key, and you do that with presence, and you do that with understanding. And number 3, transmutation. You need to learn to transmute these emotions into positive things. So, for example, when you have that self-doubt, first off, the first thing you need to realize is any negative emotion is just energy. Energy that can be transformed and reversed into the positive. So when you're feeling anger, you're feeling self-doubt, you're feeling these emotions, you can transmute them and almost flip them around into a positive, because they're just energy that can be used for your purposes to achieve your goals. So you need to learn to transmute these emotions into something positive, and you do that by not feeding them, by acknowledging them, and then going out and doing the things you know you need to do and responding in the moment with presence. That's how you transmute these emotions into achieving the things that you want to achieve in your life. Alright everyone, thanks for listening to the Hoops Hall of Fame podcast. I know that might be a little confusing to a lot of you, but again, we'll go into greater depth on these mental training topics in later videos. So I hope that helped you today. I hope that you can have the presence, understanding, and learn how to transmute your emotions into achieving great things in your life. Please like, subscribe, comment, share with all your friends. Let them know that we're talking self-improvement and how you can improve your life, your game. And I'm here for all of you to improve your basketball game, to improve your life, to get your business started, everything that we're going to be talking about here. I'm here for you. I'll talk to all of you again tomorrow on the Hoops Hall of Fame podcast.